All right. Wait for the people to join in. Spawn, if you would. Hello. Ddlc. Oh, I never saved. Or maybe I just didn't get, maybe I don't think I got to the second day. Oh god, I have to do this again. Um, hmm. That's fine. I can do this again. Huh. Prayer? Yes, okay. I feel like she is the hardest here. Ribbon? Nope. That's a bow, not a ribbon. Rainbow? Yes, okay. Party. Daydream? Lucky? Lucky. Lucky. Okay. Pure. No. No. Heaven sent? No, that's because it's a big word. I should have known. Destiny. God damn it. Depression. Who would this be for? Would this be for Yuri? Nope. Okay. Weird. Whatever. Huh. No, not sensation. Fireworks! Yes! Incongruent. Oh no. Sunny. Holiday. Raindrop? No, adventure. Summer? No. Friends. Rain cloud? Yes, because that was in her. No, that was about the sun. Well, I'm glad I got that one right. Disoriented? Disoriented. No. Roland? Maybe. Childhood! Vanilla, no. Vacation. And, hopeless. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, I forgot the voices that I gave them. Hold up. I think I gave her, like, the stoner voice, right? Hi, Otazam. Yo, Sayori. Looks like Or it looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple. That's a pretty... That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I cannot read. Sorry, I'm also playing balloons. Alright. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Oh, God! I almost lost. It's around 99, that sucks. Only 2 small coins fall out. Okay, DDT Rush. What do I do about the DDT Rush? Can I sell all of these? 8,000 apiece? No, I don't think that'll give me enough. Will that give me enough? I think we go for a main Moab here. Sorry, I got a little distracted with balloons. Hold up. I definitely have the money to deal with this. I just don't want to spend a whole lot of it. Okay. That was easy. We got here. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. Hello! Welcome to the stream. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. I outwitted you. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Smart man. Smart man. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Crab is not here. He's at school. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Damn, harsh. Oh ho 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 ho. Yuri suddenly giggles. Let's see. Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Otazam to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn, Yuri! Calm down, chill. Take a pill. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Crazy stuff, Yuri. Ugh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. I know, right? I'm having a blast. Oh no! Oh no! Cannot survive that. Unfortunate. Can I just get Navark of the Sea already? This is so annoying. I want Navark of the Sea. I just want to try Navark of the Sea. That's all I want in life. So let me do it. Please. I beg. I think we get a Sniper Monkey down this lane. And then we get another one right here. Make this one an elite. Okay. That's still not enough. Alright, I'll play Balloons later. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Oh, no. Retribution. That? Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us. Isn't there? That's a little sketch, Yuri. What are you trying to say here? You're kind of sketching me out, man. Actually, Yuri's possessed, and she's out to kill the classmates. Maybe Yuri's are like yandere, and she's like always listening in on our conversation because they want to be with us. That'd be fun. Sayori is dere, which if you don't know what dere means, it means like they barely... Well, it's like they don't have any cares in the world. Ugh, sorry. So, would it be fun? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Wow, she's devious. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the ground. Or the desk. Pwop! Kya! Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Dude, this is awful. There is nothing that I can't stand more than grammar errors, dude. Like, what is this? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh god, what voice did I give her? You got hit by a cookie! I'm not keeping that voice up. That's not happening. Let me turn off my lights real quick. It's a lolly! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Marv. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Chocolate? Chocolate? Oh my god, Natsuki was Batman. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Oh, that's awful. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets up out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of the Natsuki cookie. Oh no, should I give one of them the Riddler voice? This is what I'm thinking of now. Riddle me this, Batman. What has 2 arms, blue eyes, and a medium-sized kahunas? Not Natsuki, Batman. She has small kahuna. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around the room. Monica isn't in the clubroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. What if I'm the Riddler voice? Hold up. Harley Quinn. I can't do Harley Quinn voice. Hiya! No, I can't do it. I tried. I gave it like one word. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. All of them become the Riddler. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh wait, no, that's me. Hold up. Ah, there you are. Wow, what voice did I give her? What should I do for Monica? I gave the Riddler. Alright, I'll do Riddler for her. I'll do like a mafia dude for me. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed, bros before hoes. But boyfriend? But boyfriend? Yeah, boyfriend. I see. What on earth are you talking about? It just changed into Papyrus. That's what happened. Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Nyahaha. That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the... You would have heard the bell ring at least... I already messed with the voice. What voice did I give her? Oh, God. I don't remember. Oh. You would have heard the bell ring at least. No, that's not it. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Oh, I gave her the Russian voice. That's right. That is, Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. I am Papyrus now. I've given myself Papyrus because I still want to do Papyrus. That is so... Or is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Otazam. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. Can I just mention that she, butt slammed the other characters out of the room and went to the middle? Never gonna let you down. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. Wow, those are big words. I like this game because it uses nice words. These are nice words. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Otazam! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica. We'll be back soon. Are you going with Otazam to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It was so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Haha, okay. It was just a suggestion. See, if you can find poster paper too, okay? See if you can find poster paper. Okay. Sure thing. Ready, Otazam? Yep. Yeah, let's go. Oh, do I? Sayori and I exit the club room. A gentle voice? I mean, I don't know how to do a gentle voice. Hold up. I used to be able to do this when I was a kid. Me. No, I don't think I can. I followed behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Well, that was kind of fitting for what I just did. Honestly. It feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have planned it all out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance, gonna bring some bongs, maybe some blunts. It's gonna be real lit, real nice. A performance? Of what kind? I know, right? Skipping ropes. Rope skipping. To go get the supplies. Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah! That sounds kind of dull. Otazam, you're not thinking about it right. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Yes, perform them, yes. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Clinging roots. Clinging. Enunciation. Clinging. I twist them, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, or prosperous, is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. So excited. This festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Otazam, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time like this with Sayori. Okay. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. I hate contrapositive sentences so much. They're so dumb. Contrapositive is the worst way to put sentences. I'm just saying that. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. You might be. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling. I forgot I had it in me. What's up? The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. I haven't listened to it yet. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons? Sayori pulls out a full box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colored names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. And then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Okay, you know what? I don't think I can give myself a virus. I'm sorry. I don't feel like myself when I'm Papyrus. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Damn. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Dumbass. She likes brown? What if she likes red? She has a lot of red. Her bow's red. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh wow, look at that. So, each one of these scenes has its own, like, image. That's kind of cool. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Oh, it moves. Okay, so they're like different. It's like a slideshow. That's cool. That's cool. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ddlc, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. What? Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Expression. That expression is good. Good job, art team. Clap and a half. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. Very thoughtful I am. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, she's still in this pose. Like, hurt. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Wow. She has apple juice in her hand now. Ah. Sorry, I forgot. It does look like whiskey, it does. I was just thinking that. I was just thinking it looks like a bottle of whiskey. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Hey, Ddlc, this kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What? Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of obvious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on these things, or on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah. Don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on the games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Oh, Tazam, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude. It does look a lot like whiskey. I see a lot of whiskey, too. My dad likes whiskey. We make whiskey at our job. That looks like whiskey. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I mean, I guess, I don't know. It is a little strange, this whole, like, episodic, overdramatic, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Epicade. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Otazam, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up at. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. That's when I see her deep in thought like this. I read that wrong, didn't I? Outside. That. Okay. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this. Okay, I get it. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Wow! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Ah, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, okay. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right here. Eh? Sayori frantically dances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Okay, that's good. Good one. I found the poster paper, too. Do I really? That's kind of cool. Aha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Otizan. Oh, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it adventurous. Yeah, that. Ha ha ha. Okay, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. Oh, guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I haven't played chess in a while. We have to go with Sayori first? Otizan, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how she likes something. I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Damn, straight out. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you sometimes make everything in life an adventure. Smooth, me, smooth. Even the little things. Like cooking. Like cooking? Dude, look at her face, bro. That's priceless. That's good face. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feeling through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. I like this. This like, childhood friend thing. Man, I wish I grew up with a childhood friend. I guess Josh would be the closest thing that I have to a childhood friend. That was like in middle school, though. It's not quite the same. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. I did the head pat thing! I love the head pat thing! That's like my favorite anime trope. Oh. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe? Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Otizan, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she pumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles! Okay. Fairly long. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottles on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend and each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's giving me bad vibes. That's a bad vibe. That's not a good vibe. That's like some emo crap. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. MESD. But that's just like an abbreviation. I don't know what that means. Maybe there's something online about it. Moltenov Education Service District. Educational cooperative that works in a wide variety of programs and services, regional basics to school. Weird. Oh well, I don't know what that means. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Game I'm playing is outdoors. Well, obviously it's outdoors, man. I see the sunlight. I mean, I'm still in a classroom, though. I don't know. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other, to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Okay, so up here, she tells us what the bottles are. And I do this a lot in English class. You're supposed to dissect these poems to figure out what they mean. And this one's giving me sketch vibes. So we're going to do this. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. So we're taking things out of ourselves. Easy. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Dreams can correlate to a couple of things. Dreams can mean, like, money. Dreams can mean hope. Dreams can mean, like, joy. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. So the wording for sunshine and kittens makes me think that this is going towards joy. So it's a jar of joy, is what I'm getting so far. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. So yeah, she's taking this joy from herself because she opened up her scalp and put it in a jar. Theoretical jar. It's warm and tingly. Warm and tingly could also mean, like, joy as well, because joy tends to go with warm and fuzzy. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Yep. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. So she's collecting these, or she's storing them, or she's, like, using them for whatever reason. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. So it's definitely leading towards joy. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. So she's using her joy like currency. Make friends. Bottles equals friends. Each bottle starlight to make amends. So it's like it's your everything, like your forgiveness, your joy. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. So she also uses this to make people feel better, which means that it's something. Night for night, more dreams. Friend for friend, more bottles. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. So she's running out. Digging and digging. So, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. That tells me that she does not have an infinite supply of whatever she is plucking out. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. So she's in a stagnant state right now. She doesn't notice the time, like, changing. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Now, she used the locked front door. And that's a little weird for me, because I don't actually lock my door at my house. So the fact that it's a locked door stands out to me, because it's just weird. I guess it's not weird, but it's like, why would you mention that? My empty shelf could use some more. So she ran out, essentially. And it put her in this stagnant state. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. So she opened the door, and the friends spill in. And they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? So she's thinking to herself. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. She's still giving joy, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. So they're not catching them. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. That's a weird poem. That's weird. But we're gonna move on. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like... I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Monica file? No. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Delete the Monica file? Why? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to continue with the story. Monica. Hi again, Ddlc. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Yeah, she does. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Haha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... Haha, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Here in Russia, time do you. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like approachable or anything, am I? No. It's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Cacophony means like a barrage of sound, almost like an orchestra. An orchestra would be a cacophony because it's like a bunch of sounds mixing together to make one good tune. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Or violet. No, that's violent. Grading waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, it's playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Weird. Save me. Load me. Are we breaking the fourth wall? Is that what's happening? Are you loading into the game? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of... It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with space on the paper. I'm not gonna delete Monica. That would be rude. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. That's still hard for me to tell when it's about... It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ha ha ha. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression or feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Well, she's getting a new voice. She broke the fourth wall. That means that you get the new voice. You never knew when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected happens. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha. I'm a human. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yep, you're sus. She's sus. She's sus. Yuri. Ah, it's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, though, to some. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself. Not for anyone else. It's not like I was thinking about you or anything. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri. Huh? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, I tried to do something in your style. Oh, wait. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just be a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon! It happened in the dead of night, while I was sleeping. Bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. God, cursive sucks. I wish I could have learned how to write in cursive better. I can sort of write in cursive, but man, I wish I had pretty handwriting like this. My handwriting sucks. This was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. What? Yeah, that's unordinary. Weird. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. So it was the result of what just happened. The beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. So she gave the bread to the raccoon in an urge. So she gave her curiosity to her urge, and the result of that was a cutting knife. Right, okay. Sure. Whatever. Yuri, you're looking sus. We gotta vote you out. I'm sorry. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Okay, so the moon just waned or waxed? Waxed. The moon just waxed. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. So the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend, so the urge. The moon increments the phase and reflects that much more light off on my cutting knife. So the symptom grows. She keeps going for the raccoon, which is her urge. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, so she cuts her curiosity, which means that she's used to it. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Her urge grows on. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. So this urge she fears she's going too much with. The raccoon has taken to following me, so the urge sticks to her. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. That's why there's no more bread. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. So she has growing curiosity now. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. So she's like addicted to this. If she doesn't have enough of this, it's bad. She goes through like withdrawal. That's weird. This is weird. You're sus. I'm staying away from you. It's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Or I was a little more daring. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express my way. Wait. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I usually force to keep to myself. Unusual hobbies? What are we talking about here, Yuri? Does she have like a knife collection? That would make sense for what I just read. That's kind of weird. I can see it though. She's like the mysterious character that looks at high-level books and likes knives for whatever reason. Usually people who like knives are murderers though. Well, I can't say much. My father likes knives, so maybe he's a murderer. It's those sorts of things I usually force to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Otizum? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Last one, Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can really say it's... But I can't say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew, what? Oh, well, anything that isn't Trainwreck is... I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Ha, that's good. I like this character too, man. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me some days. Maybe on the second playthrough I'll go the Natsuki route. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone or Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? How can someone Fluffy? Why am I Fluffy? Or why is she Fluffy? Oh, she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah? I guess I'm supposed to... Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Iggly, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I always heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has the hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. I completely agree with this poem. If you're a spider lover, you're a freak, dude. Spiders are no joke. I know. Spiders suck. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't... I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler I cannot read. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with more simpler analogies. God damn it. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as it's not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about the universal hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh, that face. That's a good face. I like that face. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors. I mean, I always hate people who would make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Sure thing, Natsuki. Oh, okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if anyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay. That's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. And sorry, I thought you heard... sorry. I thought you heard about it already. This is indeed Doki Doki Literature Club. we're going to be performing. Performing? Uh, Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Grammar function error. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Because we started it and we're gonna finish it, boys. Yeah, dab. Dab. Uh-huh. Sayori. Wait, Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Her name is Yuri. And okay, so from the left to the right, we have Sayori, Natsuki, Monica, and Yuri. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud in a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Human emotion detected. Regret. Pain. We're dating the one on the left right now, Sayori. The one with the red bow and the orange hair. Or I think that's orange hair. Ginger. That's our babe. Blue eyes. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. Wait, what? And the more people who perform, okay, I see. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. We actually can't date Monica. I don't think I wanted to date her anyway. She's not all that interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she did a little fourth wall breakage earlier. That's about it. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Hmm? Okay. Wait, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Yeah. Phew. Human exhale noise. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Yeah, I don't really. Okay, so here's the thing. Real quick, my explanation for not liking Yuri. I hate, with a passion, anime girls with purple hair. It's just not a good hair color. I don't like it. The hair color is not itchy. Purple hair is not the way. I don't like it. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't work with me. Anyway. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to we're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Wait, that's the wrong voice. Oh well. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Luckily, I do not experience the human emotion called embarrassment, so I should be able to freely recite my poem without worry. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to specific poems she has in mind of herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions. This is funny with the context that we have right now, where I'm giving her like the robot thing. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. That's funny. Is this something she'd done before, or is it simply a natural? She must have installed poemperformance.exe. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Terminator Monica. Finally, Monica finished. Sorry about that, my controller died. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. Alright, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Uh, I'll go next. Wow! Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twisted turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. And this must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire of Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, he's so mad, but he whoop. Glances around her as if she bewildered her. As if she bewildered even herself. Monica is a Terminator. This is true. I believe this, that she came from the future. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. I used my human ears to hear the whole thing, and my human heart to feel the words. Thank you for sharing. It was a pleasant experience. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair, and cheerfully walks to the podium. Yeah, dude, I get to hook up with every girl. No, just one. Only the one. Sayori, my bae. Natsuki's my bae, but Sayori is a good second. This one's called My Meadow. Ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as like you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're talking to a room full of robots, which I am not. And just imagine all of the humans being robots instead, which again, I am not. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's like your poem, so it'll come out in the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Nice, dude. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Otazam likes it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Do they? I haven't noticed. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Ugh. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Otazam. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Otazam lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Hello, welcome back. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel a little awkward. One is making them and the other one is writing them. This is true. I believe. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard for me to put energy into it. Despite that, once I'm finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it much. It took me a while to learn how to talk in human speech in a way that would attract human minds. I understand where the problem is coming from. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... I guess in that case. Nothing much. We're playing some Ddlc. We've gotten almost through the third day? Third day. Fourth? Maybe four. One of those days. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the first rebooting. Rebooting. Okay. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Oh, damn. She changed pose. Stances. She's bending. It makes me really happy. The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the Doki Doki Literature Club is where I go. Reading the books and chatting with my girls, so we're getting through all this stuff. We talk for hours and hours and just to play with my... I don't know. I lost it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yeah. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I heard that adorable kind of looks like kittens. Haha. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Otazam. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asks to walk home with you? Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I don't like girls with purple hair, so you win. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She's got purple hair. Like, you know me. Come on. Huh? But... she's so beautiful and smart. Yeah, but you fail to see that she has purple hair. It's that simple. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Otazam. Oh god. No. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, or if she wanted it to. Wait, I am bad. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, rar. X-ray noses passes on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your balls from across the floor. Nudges your necky wecky. No, wait. Oh, God, I forgot how the song goes. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your balls from across the floor. Nudges your necky wecky. Don't turn my tongue to hee hee. Unzips your baggy ass pantsuit, baby. You so musky. Take me home, pet me, and nick me. Yours, and don't forget to stuff me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that'll never happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy, too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away, so who knows what will happen in that time. Poem time! Let's save. Dum, 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 dum. Joy! Valentine? No. No. Loud. Spark? No. Childhood? Starscape? It'd be like heart. Waterfall. No! How? Excitement. Death. Adventure. Rain cloud. Crimson. How? What? I guess it's a big word. Should have known. Treasure? Uncanny. No. Anime? No. But no. Jumpy. No! God damn it. Hopeless. Sadness? Would that work? She's kind of she got the negative vibe going on. Yeah. Okay. Me and my friends drinking shots, and I don't know the rest of the song. Tragedy, empty, disarray, variance, fireflies, peaceful. Fireflies? Laugh? Family. Vacation. Broken? Amazing. Depression. Happiness? Entropy? Fantasy. Damn it. Memories. Okay, we did pretty good. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha. You must have a lot of determination. She's Undertale. She's human in Undertale. Confirmed. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, more like oil. But I guess passion. Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? I am reading your personality incorrectly. I figured that you would be upset about the upcoming festival based on yesterday's statistics. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Every girl wants to be my girlfriend. I should just start a harem. You of all people. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Oh, God. They really just did that to me, didn't they? What is wrong with you? That was awful. That was so close. Oh, no. Anyway. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? No, I'm not playing balloons. I almost died. I needed to slow down. Oh. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Oh, God. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her. I was not talking to Siri. I wave my hand in front of her. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Fake smile. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festivals, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Oh, Tizam, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Okay. I play a lot of story games. I watch a lot of story films. Obviously films that have story in them, but I like to watch very in-depth, like, detective films sometimes. Whenever a character asks somebody about another character, in a negative way, it usually is trying to point out that I'm talking to this specific character. Sort of like in Scooby-Doo. Very simple explanation. Or example. In Scooby-Doo, whenever they're like in the beginning and they're talking to the client, and he's like, oh, there's a spooky ghost in the warehouse, and it turns out that he's the client, or he's the spooky ghost. It's sort of like that. So this is a little sus. Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little, or maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. We have Duty Scoo. Oh, dude, that's such a better name. Duty, or Doobie Scoo. Wait, Doobie Scoo? Man's high. High ass dog. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only wait, I'm not the one asking you, Otazam. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bother her. By the time wait, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask, you know, or if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, no, it's important to me. I am a human after all that has important friends. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Bob Spung. Bob Spung. Bob. Bob Spung Squarepants. Bob Spung Spare Pants. Bob Squarepants. Bob Spung. That's actually not. That's not easy. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Why? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Otizam. SpongeBob SquarePants. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know. Eh? Yeah, I always listen to it with my human ears from across the school building. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined this club. Again, because I've been listening to her from far away. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Otazam. Okay, Crab Pub, thanks for stopping by. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. Well, you're giving me off the notions here, and you just said I said too much, so that makes me think you think something, and you know something, and that she's not always that cheerful. Bob Spung Square Pants. Bob Spung Bob Spung Square Pants. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. She's the Terminator, dude. Wait, she's come from the future. Hold up. That's how she knows what's wrong with her. I knew it. It's all starting to make sense. It's all coming together. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and walks around the room to where Sayori is, sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps it in her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I did not read that. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Okay. I'm reading. No one in what picture? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. There is no one in the picture. But I think it's because I'm not directly interacting with somebody. I think people only show up whenever I'm directly in contact with somebody. But that's impossible to do when Sayori is behaving like this. Driftlick the big blue cat? I am the guy looking at the classroom. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica hands out the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I keep standing in pain, yeah. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Sayori. This is your best one so far? It's really, really nice though to her. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Skid SPP. That's good though. Don't worry about me, okay? Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, what's up? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you wouldn't try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or I really thought you would try writing your poems the way Yuri does. Sounds legit, man. That's just life. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes... I guess you're the one who likes the one the most. This one. Why? So... Wait, okay. You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori. No! Look at that face. She's so sad. Why you sad? No. What's I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else, this would be so much easier. Sayori? Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. What? Silent no guard! Peace out, Crab Hope. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Ochizan. It's just a little rain cloud. So, she had a poem in the first episode about sunshine. That was the name of the poem, I think. And how sunshine is what gets her out of bed. Pretty much, is what that poem was about. And the sunshine was like a metaphor for, like, I don't know, joy, spreading happiness. I don't remember. So the fact that she's calling this a little rain cloud is a little... What's the word? Not disturbing. Concerning. Rebus es. Esse quoi? Esse quoi? I'm so sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi, Ochizan. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see grammar error function. Crap brothers? I believe that. Crap sisters. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem and I'm holding in my hands. Ha ha ha. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poem and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I have been recording the poems in my human brain and noting the similarities between your two writing styles. With my extensive training, I am able to determine that you are getting very close with Sayori. Surprised you're so in sync, or I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this... Definitely not a robot memory chip, yeah. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined this club, we've been spending a lot more time together. Again. I see. I see. With my human eyes, not a camera. That reminds me about how Sayori has been a bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Ah, well, autism. You haven't been flirting with her, have you? Question mark. Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. You're sweating. Why you sweating? I see you. I know you, Terminator. You're here from the future, and you're trying to kill Sayori. 001% flow. This really isn't the time. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. All right. All right. The lady knows. The lady who knows everything. An old tale that tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. I'm not deleting her file. That would be rude. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am. A feather, lost adrift the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind, day after day I search with little hope, knowing legend doesn't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is that remains. The legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and I fall and I fall. Even more gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. This kind of seems like she's saying that her fate is determined, like it's being written, which is kind of accurate, honestly. Marsupilami? What is that? I'm a Lipsama. Hollow? What does that mean? A hollow voice. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. I researched that when I was researching humans. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. Monica do be breaking fourth wall, though. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we would really have. Wait, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Agadrish! Humans aren't. Oh, wait, what? Dude, this isn't even my line! Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I have researched extensively their three-dimensional properties. They go in X, Y, and Z. Z is depth. I think you'd know that better than anyone, human. They really said that. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to someone you put so much into it. Do something you put so much into it. You know, the 40 person, that's just like incomprehensible. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Minimax, we have Axaminum. Axaminum. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improvising or improving. Grammar function error. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki! This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Well, Becky, why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Oh, that's me. Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No. Gross. It's not like I care or anything. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's dumb. Doobie Scooby. Smoking up a storm. It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki elbows. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Oh, look at that smile. Oh. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's the kind of point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing's ever even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that they diminish your wonder over the years. Am I enough? Very much. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something nice for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Yep, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. What's up, Luke? What? What do you want from Vicky? Aish goes. No. No. I don't like. No, thank you. Beach. Like going to the beach. And playing in the sand. I wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress. Whoa! Pause? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Happiness? I hate happiness? I hate happiness. I hate happiness. I hate happiness. I don't get it. Dun, 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 dun. Making us write about a simple topic, they trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care or anything. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. Happiness? Happiness! At the very least, it was good practice. you want me to say so fucking... I see. I think you're improving at writing in general. Mein Gott! Always wanting so much from Vicky. Vicky this, Vicky that. What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. Vicky in French. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Luke wants me? What's up? With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buried her head in her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend with any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things. Reading deeply into things. Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? Or what I'm saying... I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I'll leave Yuri be. Confronting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a bit better. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Riddle me this, Batman. What is a robot woman that's athletic and bends over 70 degrees? I think that's Monica. Correct, Batman! It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I do not remember downloading a catchphrase program. I don't have a catchphrase. No catchphrase found. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Ha. Human breathing noises. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some more decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? The hair is tangled. I hate when that happens. I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times not to go home with her, you pick the time that she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Whew. It's a curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival's preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? Riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Dude, I understand the feeling, dude. My hair is also long. It sucks. But I like long hair. Alright. Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, error, error. Yuri is not good at anything. Error. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Because I can't figure out anything that she might be good at, except for reading a book. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. Guys, I think that's it. You're the most talented person here, you know. I'm just trying to make her feel better. I heard that if you compliment a human, their opinion of themselves rises. Grammar function error. Now Natsuki pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. But I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focused and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you autism. That one who is truly useless. Or that one that is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to help, or to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of it. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Otazam may not like it, or may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited with assisting me with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Otazam to... What are you saying? Gregory! Gregory, it's not true, Gregory! I would never do that! It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Otazam to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten to the chance to spend any time with me yet. Dude, this is Broxy's OnlyFans. So I'm sure he's interested in... So, wait, you literally just said... I'm surprised as well. So sorry. Yeah, Hair and Tingler doesn't do a great job, I'm not gonna lie. It kinda sucks. I was just saying, though... Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Otazam, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Then let's go with Natsuki! Well, baking sounds like fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, Gregory. I'm used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? Or anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about Otazam? Do you need new hair? It definitely probably would be easier to manage. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri. She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes are probably a little help too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people could be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being so dumb. Going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out we still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have any way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would go to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say that you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would prefer to do it with Sayori, my anxiety will shoot through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of schools. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Alright, that's where I'm going to cut it. Pretty much all the time that I could spend, really. Gonna cut it there. right before the weekend and the festival. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the little bell again if you haven't. Leave a comment, and I'll catch y'all all in the next one. Peace out.